Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to a special edition of our Cloud Wars Live, where we're navigating the road to Oracle Cloud World. So excited. That's upcoming event here taking place in October in Las Vegas, and excited to be attending. And as a lead up to this, as part of this road to Cloud World, we're speaking with a number of the executives at Oracle that are taking part of the event. And today I'm joined by Jae Evans. Thank you so much for joining me. And she is the Chief Information Officer over at Oracle. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. As you know, obviously Oracle has been for a long time. They've been in the business of really helping customers reduce the complexity that's often exists within their environments, their infrastructure, and obviously navigating this hybrid cloud, multi-cloud world that we're in now. And on the flip side of that, I think really feeds into this is promoting a co-creation ecosystem we think about that's built on the outcomes of solving those challenges, those complexities. So I was just curious to hear about a bit about your involvement at Oracle Cloud World and some of the sessions you'll be a part of, and how you're bringing to light how Oracle's solving some of these complex problems. So, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Sure. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, this, event, it's going to be a great opportunity where we have a lot of amazing leaders coming in from CIOs, CTOs, tech leaders, developers, as well as lines of businesses like finance and HR leaders.
Right.
And this is an opportunity where we get to, announce and share our new products, what those updates are. We get to demo some of the latest technologies. And so we get to offer all of the wide range of offerings we share with our customers around things like Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, OCI, along with our database technologies and our suite of integrated applications across, finance and supply chain, HR, et cetera. And so for me, in my previous role in leading infrastructure and various tech transformations at companies like Walmart and Electronic Arts, I'd say that an event like CloudWorld, it's helpful to learn about new technologies and solutions that might help organizations to further their IT transformations and achieve their business goals. And so what you describe about the procreation, it's kind of toggling between understanding what the outcomes are and what are your business goals that you want to achieve and how you can get benefits from solutions like our cloud offerings that can help you enable and get those outcomes for your business. So I'd say that's a really interesting and amazing opportunity, I think, that CloudWorld brings to the customers. And I'm excited myself to be able to attend and meet the customers.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because one of the great aspects that I love about in-person events, which we're finally ramping up a lot more of, obviously after the hiatus due to unfortunate events over the past few years, but it's that connection there that you have, those relationships you form because you can ask those deep questions and get the real hands-on answers you're looking for. You mentioned not just from the demo side of the products, but also talking with those leaders about those challenges, because sometimes it's hard to convey things through like a digital format like this, or even through emails and things. But when you have a connection with somebody, or when companies bring their team to events like this, I've always been an advocate of bring your team and then divide and conquer, to go out and to connect with people, go to the sessions that are applicable to you and your role, but then come back and collaborate afterwards to say, okay, what did you all learn, so that we can bring all that knowledge together, and who are the people you met with. So I think that's a phenomenal that you highlighted that. It's that FaceTime with the customers and people using these technologies every day.
Definitely. And, you were talking about some of the most, complex workloads and helping customers. And so one of the things that I'll be spending time on at CloudWorld is to talk about multi-cloud. And it's core to our strategy, and it's a topic that customers are asking often. They want optionality and they want flexibility and a best of breed approach with their cloud solution. So, prior to the cloud world, if you think about like when we were on-prem and customers would have different tech stacks depending on their workloads. So, cloud is no different in that sense, that we see multi-cloud is a big differentiator that, Oracle can offer. And, we spent over the past 3 years, as an example, partnering with Microsoft on the Azure Interconnect. And, we've got a lot of great customers who have been able to benefit from that and run their workload, their applications in Azure, but then also run their database workloads in our Oracle Cloud OCI environment. And so that's enabled customers to get better performance, better cost. And we have various examples where Tim Brazil, for example, they're one of the largest telephone companies. They're using the interconnect and they're taking advantage of both, clouds across OCI and Azure. And we have, many other examples of multi-cloud benefits. One other I'll highlight is Mestec, where they're a manufacturer for providing software platform to track, measure, and optimize the manufacturing lifecycle. And Interconnect, what it does, it's allowing them to run their Oracle databases on OCI and giving them amazing performance. And then we call it split stack application, but they're running some of their application workloads on Azure. And with that approach that they've taken, they've actually been able to get significant cost improvements and performance improvements. So workloads running 600% faster with half as many CPUs. So that's pretty significant impact with multi-cloud. And so we're really excited to talk about that, since it's really top of mind for a lot of our customers. We've announced even some more things tied to multi-cloud, where beyond the interconnects, we're also offering Oracle Database Service on Microsoft Azure, and we're offering MySQL HeatWave on AWS. So these are more multi-cloud type solutions that are making it simpler and advantageous for our customers to really use. So we have, a lot of customers who are excited about it: AT&T, Marriott, and Veritas, to name a few, who have, really voiced their interest and excitement about what this can do for them in running their workloads across, again, getting that flexibility and optionality so they can get the best cost, best performance, for their cloud business.
Well, and I like how you highlighted the importance of that optionality, because every company is unique in their needs. And so I'm seeing more and more of this rise of not only the multi-cloud, but underneath that is this concept of sort of the micro apps or microservices that help fill very specific app needs. Running these workloads where needed, but then the very specific microservices that sort of niche down, if you will, into those specific lines of business or industries or even geographies, because there's a lot of different things that play depending on where you are in the world too, can have a big factor on your infrastructure. So it's good to hear that broadening relationship of Oracle with other tech companies, and then that just really, I think, strengthens the relationship you have with not only your partners and other organizations, but with the customers, because you're listening and providing them, like you said, the optionality to fit their needs.
Absolutely. And the other thing with regards to kind of giving that optionality and flexibility, we have, other customers who want to have all the benefits of cloud, but they want it to be from a control and data sovereignty and security perspective to be within, their environment. So we've actually also offer and announced, with our dedicated region Cloud at Customer, that's an offering where you get all the benefits of a fully managed cloud region on their premise, right? And so that allows them to get those benefits, but yet have the controls that they want and the flexibility that they want in more of kind of a hybrid cloud fashion. And we're seeing more and more interest here with customers in that regards. And, another example is our sovereign cloud. And, we recently announced sovereign cloud regions in EU, kind of similar reasons where, comprehensive set of policies and, governance that further enhance our existing capabilities for those things around data residency, the security and privacy and compliance factors that enable us to be able to deploy those kinds of cloud regions for our customers.
Yeah, and I think those investments are that you're making are extraordinary to really meet the customers where they are in their needs, literally where they are from a geography standpoint, but also where they are in their business needs standpoint, kind of a twofold front there. Because obviously you're keenly aware of not only data sovereignty, but data all has to reside within the borders and boundaries of the geography of that country a lot of times. And there's a mix of rules and regulation and compliances that many companies have to wade through because they are multinational locations. So simplifying a lot of that, I think, is where Oracle's strength can help shine in there and really answer a lot of those complexities and questions at the event.
That's right. Looking forward to it.
All right. Well, Jay, you know what? It's been a pleasure chatting with you today, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you in person at the event and hearing more about the great innovations of Oracle and what's to unfold over the next few months and years ahead. So, Jay, thank you so much.
Me too. And you mentioned about the pandemic, and I actually onboarded during the pandemic. So this is my first opportunity to go to the CloudWorld in person. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, so it's kind of a double enjoyment for you. Personal, enjoyment, and then business enjoyment to where you can, like you said, connect with the customers. Exactly. But yeah, it's been quite the crazy ride I've always referred to it as kind of the lost years, if you will, from an event perspective of, the in-person, because I think obviously our focus shifted more on a personal front with things going on. But now that the things have shifted back to in-person, it's an exciting time to see things. And out of that, though, there's huge evolution of expectations of people that had shifted, pre-pandemic to post-pandemic. You think about it, of what their challenges were before, definitely, how they had to adjust during, and now some of that's just kind of a set of expectations going forward of, well, hey, you were able to do it during the pandemic, I want to keep doing that, or let's evolve that. So it'll be an interesting and fascinating conversation to have with folks of hearing those unique differences of expectations as an outcome of that.
Agreed. And I think we're able to do this event with it being in person as well as doing it digitally. So I think it's great that we're able to kind of make it a hybrid environment, and looking forward to, meeting many customers and you in person.
All right. Well, Jay, again, thank you so much for joining for a brief chat today, and look forward to the event.
Thank you. Same here.